Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to film this 90% full face of Elf. Elf Cosmetics is one of my favorite drugstore brands. If you know the other one, let me know in the comments down below. If you've been watching me a while, you probably know what my other favorite brand is. This also includes brushes. Yeah, I just wanted to, I've never done a full face of the same brand. I've always mixed and matched. So I'm going to start with the Elf Power Grip Primer. This is really good gripping primer, and it has a pump. I've only used it a few times because I was testing out a bunch of gripping primers, which actually maybe I should do a video on that. But while I'm putting this on, I can do a little chat. There are a few items that are not Elf, mainly because I didn't want to buy just to film this. This is pretty much everything that I have. There's other products that I've used before that's Elf, but they're, empties. So I can always put images on the screen for examples, or there's a few things I'll show you over here that I'm just not ready to open yet. So I can show you just to show. But this primer is really good. They have a couple versions, but this one, I'm not a big glowy skin person, so this is the one that I picked, and I really do like it. For foundation, so this is these are the 3 brushes I have that are not Elf, but everything else will be. These are AOA, and this one is Japanesque, which I think I got at TJ Maxx. So for foundation, it's going to be the Elf Acne Fighting Foundation. For concealer contour, I'm going to see how this works. This is brand new, but I think this would be a good under the eye concealer. And then I'm going to do one of these for bronzer. For blush, I'm going to use this palette that I've used already before, and I absolutely love it, but I don't have a separate blush, so we'll see which shade I do for that. Concealer, if this doesn't work, I don't want to open another concealer, but I'm panning this Benefit Boing one, so I will use that one if the one from the palette doesn't end up being brightening enough. So, and this is in the shade Porcelain, I believe. This is the lightest shade. I will admit it's not the best shade range. I do need to try their CC Cream, but since I don't need it right now, it hasn't been on my list to buy. I've heard good things about it though. I do like this though. This is a really good shade for me, and I really do like the coverage. I wish it was a pump though. I have to do this little squeezy thing, which is better than, say, the Maybelline Fit Me, that there's no pump and no squeezy you just pour it out and cross your fingers that too much doesn't come out. So I'll take what I can get. But yeah, this is just a fun video. I wanted to film. What is your favorite drugstore brand? I would love to know. I don't know why. They have good stuff. I like their packaging, great price. The only thing I'm not a fan of for this brand is their lipsticks. I don't like bullet lipsticks. I'm not a big gloss person. I'm trying. But for sure I've learned plumping glosses, because I can't kiss my daughter when I have it on. I don't want her cheek getting all red and tingly from it, so I haven't done that one. And then their regular liquid lipsticks, they're not smudge proof, and that's my thing. I like one and done lipstick. I want to put it on and know that I don't have to worry about it getting in my teeth, getting all over my face from eating. So I haven't tried one of their lipsticks in a long time. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna try this concealer shade. It's yellow based, which I like under the eyes. So I think it will be pretty good. Oh, I don't have an Elf setting powder, which I thought I did. Apparently not. I've got laundry going, so you can probably hear that. Let me see. Let's color switch. So how's everybody doing? So how does that look? It's a good shade, so that's definitely good to know. I just need a little more coverage, and then I'm going to set this to prevent creasing. Oh, and Tim is playing the new Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 5, so you can probably hear that too. The graphics are really good though. I was watching him play and realized, oh, I can film since we're just chilling today. Lilith is taking an extra nap. I'm thinking because she missed a nap yesterday, and so sometimes when that happens, the next day she takes either an extra long nap or just an extra nap in the day. There we go. So this is an Urban Decay Velvetizer setting powder, if you wanted to know, since it's not Elf. Now for my favorite, bronzer and contour. I love the formula, so if this original packaging OG shades are the same as the shades and texture of that Electric Mood contour, this is going to be awesome. So I'm grabbing the lightest shade on the top right. This one seems cool toned, and a trick that I've done is I'll do cool toned first, like this, and then this one's a little warm toned, and I'll go right on top, which, seeing them side by side, doesn't show that much of a difference like another product that I've used. But I don't do that in the hairline. I like cool tone here, and then I just blend it out. Now, anyone that's tried this and the putty bronzers, what's the texture difference? I've heard that the putty ones aren't as long lasting or pigmented, but I'm very curious on those two. I almost ordered those not that long ago, and I talked myself out of it because I have so much cream products right now. I've been really into cream products, which is really surprising for me because I have oily skin, but as long as I set it, I'm good. And once I figured that out, I went gung-ho on the cream products. Look at that. It is so pretty. And one thing I've learned is not to set it with like a powdered bronzer or a powdered blush on top, because it ends up getting muddy or it's just way too much pigment, and then I can't blend it away. Just a little bit more on this side. Okay. Now, I don't have a cream highlighter, so I'm going to use my ColourPop Super Shock. But before I do that, I'm going to just set the rest of the face, because that is it for complexion. I wonder how much longer I have to finish this. Random fact. You can get a paper cut from the foil that you peel off of a peanut butter jar. I went to lick it before throwing it away, and now I have a paper cut, foil cut, whatever, on the top of my lip. Oh man, it hurts. It hurts. Ooh, I wonder if that's gonna mess up my lipstick. We will find out. Okay. Let's do the eyeshadow. I do not have an Elf primer, but the one that I'm gonna have on the screen, my friend let me use it once, and I like it. I'm not super picky with primers, I don't have oily lids, so I don't need, you know, a heavy duty one. But the one I'm using right now is from NYX. And I keep buying different mirrors, and I still always go back to this one because I'm blind and I need something with like 5 times magnify. So I need something, maybe you guys can help me find something that has like the most magnification, but in a mirror that has a handle. Because this is pretty good for like overall looking at my face, but for anything detailing around the eyes, it's not enough. All right, now for the best eyeshadow palette. I thought I had an Elf bite-sized eyeshadow palette, but I don't. It's a different brand, which is fine because I've heard mixed reviews on that. We are going to be using this one. Now, I've used this a handful of times before, I think once on my channel, and I always purposely try to use different shades. Let's try the silver shade. I'm gonna do the shade Charmed in the crease, which is this one, and then Platinum as the main lid, and then I'll go from there and see what I need. So make sure you guys can see. I'm not very good at pairing tones together. I don't notice until they're on my eyes sometimes that they're not, they kind of clash, like it's a warm and a cool tone. This doesn't look bad, I think, but I wish there was a trick to know if they're gonna pair well together. I guess I could swatch them on my hand first. And that I'm gonna use the shade Trifle, if I'm reading that right, Truffle probably, because I don't have my glasses on, just to kind of blend on top. No, maybe it's because I don't have my glasses on, but see, once I mess up, I feel like I have to do the same mess up on this side. So I do not like that. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that with the cream shade. There we go. Whoa, much better. Cream shade to the rescue. Oh, it looks like my laundry's done, so I will put that in the dryer after I'm done filming. Gotta love multitasking. I'm gonna use the same brush to deepen the outer corner with Noir. They're black. This is an Elf brush, and because it's tapered, it's really good for like delicate details because you can just be really light, and then I just go in circular motions. Ooh, that's pigmented. And actually I don't have an Elf eyeliner, so we're gonna do this and one more trick so I don't have to use eyeliner. Use what you got. What if you don't have an eyeliner? Use eyeshadow, which is actually going to be a theme in the next part. Use what you got. Use eyeshadow. Okay. And then because this is pigmented, I'm going to just use the color switch and then blend out what I've got. I like the way this one's diffused. This one's a little stark. I really should start with eyeshadow, but I'm gonna do a little trick here. Let me get a brush. This is an Elf flat concealer brush, and since I've already got foundation on, we're just gonna go right on top. Because I like having that crisp line. And the downside to doing your eyeshadow last is you don't get that. I used to do my eyeshadow first with some tape. That way it was really, really crisp. And just haven't been doing that lately. think I don't want to deal with the whole tape thing. But then I have to do this. All right. I have some extra that I'll have to wipe off. For the inner corner, I'm going to use Blanc, which is this one, just to brighten it up a little bit, even though my glasses will cover it. Feels incomplete when I don't do it. Okay, I don't have Elf lipsticks like I've said, so I'm going to use my Maybelline. Okay, while that's setting to put the two-step one, I'm going to do brows. Now that's what I wanted to show you. I have, and I forgot I had this, it's an Elf brow shadow and liner palette, which I just realized is liner, so I might use this dark color to do a little bit of liner. I've used both of their brow pencils, absolutely love those. I don't have any on hand at the moment, but I also recently bought their bite-sized ones. I am so intrigued by these. I've got neutral brown and dark brown because I couldn't figure out which one would be my shade. But I don't want to break the seal, because when I remembered that I had this palette, I remembered that I have two of these, which essentially this is one of these. These powders are this, and then the only other thing is a pomade. So I kind of already have that, and I want to finish. Well, that one's got lots of work, but this is almost done. This is all I have left. So we're going to put this on the brows. And I'm going to use, let's see how good this mirror is. Nope, it's not close enough. I'm blind. I'm going to use the darkest shade in here for eyeliner really quick, and then I'm going to pick a shade for my brows. I just don't feel complete without eyeliner. This is an Elf brush. Comb out the wax. And I'm going to try the second to darkest shade. That looks like a neutral undertone, and if it's too dark, I'm going to mix it with this one. I wonder why they would put these two light shades in something that's meant to only be browns, but oh well, use those up eventually. Yeah, that's too dark, so I'm going to go to the second shade I mentioned. I wish I liked using powders. I just feel like it takes more time. But I'm tired of decluttering them. I have them because I keep being intrigued by the idea, so I'm going to use them. Now, that's pretty good. We're going to top it with the Elf Fiber Brow Gel. I believe this is in the shade Taupe. I'll check and put it on the screen because there's no way I can read this writing without my glasses. But it's definitely a neutral undertone, so it'll kind of help blend my mess up on the first brow being too dark on the inner part there. I just finished my Elf mascara, so we can't use that, but it was discontinued anyway. I also forgot to mention my Elf lip scrub. These are the best lip scrubs because it's actually in a lipstick. You don't have to worry about getting it all, digging it out. But I forgot to use it, so oh well. We've got that, so now we're gonna do mascara, which is just a mini that I'm using. And my eyelash curler is right here. But I also have these. If you like smudge-proof lipstick, Elf lipstick removers are the way to go. I don't even have that much left. There. These are so good. It's like a makeup remover balm that you would use on your face, but in a gloss consistency. You just put it on, rub your lips, use a microfiber towel, and it comes right off. Sorry, you couldn't see me. I'm so bad at that. Okay, finishing touch is the Elf Stay All Night Setting Mist, which is supposed to be a dupe for the All Nighter. There's a little ball in there, so we'll shake that. Haven't used this yet. We're breaking the seal right now. There we go. Okay, that is it. Let me zoom you guys in. I really like that. And I didn't even use the highlighter, and we're not even going to. I don't feel like I need it. Complexion is good. I'm excited to see how long it lasts with this duo, so I will put that in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.